Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, unable to sleep because your mind just won't stop racing? You're not alone. Many people experience a surge of thoughts at night, replaying conversations, worrying about tomorrow, or analyzing past events. This phenomenon, known as nighttime overthinking, can make falling asleep feel impossible. But why does our brain seem to go into overdrive just as we're trying to wind down? In this video, we'll explore the science and psychology behind why overthinking often strikes at night and what you can do to calm your mind for better rest. During the day, our minds are occupied with tasks, conversations, and constant stimulation. Work, social interactions, and even entertainment keep our brains busy, leaving little room for deep reflection. These distractions act as a buffer, preventing us from dwelling on worries or unresolved issues. But as night falls and external stimuli fade, our thoughts have more space to surface. This shift from busyness to quiet can trigger a flood of reflections, making it harder to control our mental chatter. At night, silence surrounds us. Without the noise of daily life, our brains naturally turn inward. This quiet environment can amplify our inner voice, making worries and anxieties more noticeable. The lack of external input means there's nothing to drown out our thoughts, so even minor concerns can feel overwhelming. This is why many people report their worries feeling louder and more persistent at night, making it difficult to relax and fall asleep. Our brain chemistry shifts as we transition from day to night. Melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep, begins to rise, while cortisol, the stress hormone, drops. However, for some, anxiety can cause cortisol to spike at night, making it harder to relax. These hormonal changes can influence our mood and thought patterns, sometimes making us more prone to negative thinking or rumination as we try to fall asleep. Throughout the day, we often push aside unresolved problems or emotions, telling ourselves we'll deal with them later. But at night, when there's nothing left to distract us, these unfinished thoughts come rushing back. The mind tries to process and make sense of lingering issues, leading to cycles of overthinking. This can include replaying conversations, worrying about tasks left undone, or imagining worst-case scenarios for the future. When we're not focused on a specific task, our brain's default mode network, DMN, becomes active. This network is responsible for self-reflection, daydreaming, and recalling memories. At night, when we're lying in bed with nothing to do, the DMN takes over, encouraging introspection. While this can be helpful for problem solving, it can also lead to excessive rumination if we're already feeling anxious or stressed. Anxiety is a major driver of nighttime overthinking. When we're anxious, our brains are wired to scan for threats and potential problems, even when we're safe in bed. This heightened state of alertness can make it difficult to let go of worries, causing our thoughts to spiral. Over time, this can create a cycle where anxiety leads to overthinking, which then disrupts sleep and increases anxiety the next day. Perfectionists are especially prone to overthinking at night. The quiet hours provide space to analyze every detail of the day, from minor mistakes to things left unsaid. This relentless self-criticism can make it hard to relax, as the mind fixates on what could have been done better. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward breaking free from nighttime perfectionism. Using smartphones, computers, or watching TV before bed can make overthinking worse. The blue light from screens interferes with melatonin production, delaying sleep. Plus, scrolling through social media or reading the news can introduce new worries or stimulate the mind, making it even harder to unwind. Creating a tech-free bedtime routine can help signal to your brain that it's time to rest. Nighttime is when our brains process memories and emotions from the day. This natural sorting process can sometimes bring unresolved feelings to the surface, especially if we haven't had time to address them earlier. While this is a normal part of emotional regulation, it can also lead to overthinking if we get stuck on certain thoughts or memories. Physical factors like caffeine, alcohol, or even a heavy meal before bed can contribute to nighttime overthinking. These substances can disrupt sleep patterns and make it harder for the brain to settle down. Paying attention to your evening habits and making small adjustments can have a big impact on your ability to relax and fall asleep. Establishing a calming bedtime routine can help signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. Activities like reading, gentle stretching, or listening to soothing music can ease the transition from wakefulness to sleep. Consistency is key. Over time, these habits train your mind and body to relax at night, reducing the urge to overthink. Practicing mindfulness can be a powerful tool against nighttime overthinking. Techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or guided meditation help anchor your attention in the present moment. By focusing on your breath or bodily sensations, you can gently redirect your mind away from worries and toward a state of calm. Writing down your thoughts before bed can help clear your mind. Journaling allows you to process emotions, organize worries, and set intentions for tomorrow. This simple practice can create a sense of closure, making it easier to let go of persistent thoughts and drift off to sleep. Finally, accepting that some overthinking is normal can actually help reduce its power. Instead of fighting your thoughts, acknowledge them and gently guide your attention back to the present. With practice, you can create a more peaceful relationship with your mind, making nighttime a time for rest rather than worry.